lastly, Dre, while I got you, not in fighter mode, like November 25th, when you fight on the Showtime pay-per-view, while I got you in analyst mode, you mentioned how much you like Tank. I'm not surprised you said it, because again, the uppercut, Berto-esque, you know. But you also mentioned like Shakur and Haney.
For sure.
Who do you think is going to be the best fighter out of the three? Who's going to be?
I think the fight. I think the mega fight. Out of all those guys, Tank, Shakur,
T.O.,
Devin, T.O. You know, I love all those guys, man. But I think the fight's going to be Shakur and Tank. I think that's going to be the fight to really say who's going to be the best. I think, and Shakur has a tough fight coming up. That's going to give him a great test. You know, here coming up, I think.
De Los Santos, the 16th, about a week and a half.
Yeah, so that's going to be, it's going to be a great test for him. But I think out of all the guys, I think that's going to be the mega fight that's going to happen to, you know, really solidify, you know, who's the best. But as of right now, I think Tank, he has that advantage, you know, speed-wise, explosive-wise, and at the same time, just like popularity and box office-wise. You know,
which could give you leverage in a fight. It can happen at the weight you want it to.
Of course, he's just the biggest star. I'm talking, you know, he's the bigger star right now. But out of all the guys, I think that fight with him and Shakur is really going to solidify who's going to be like the future king of just the game. Period.
Why do so many people really in the sport, in the business like you tell me that? The consensus with champions, former champions is that's going to be the fight. Is Tank? Why those two?
I think because like I say, like Tank already has that box office, you know, superstardom. You know, he has that thing about him that is very hard to grab on. It's either you have it or you don't. And he has that thing about him that just draws people. You know what I mean? When it comes to his performance, when it comes to just his demeanor, on how he is, kind of got that Tyson type of demeanor. You know, like even though he's not so much in the public, people still
makes him more mysterious.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it makes him very mysterious. They want to see the next time he comes out. And when he comes out, man, it's explosive. But a guy like Shakur has another side of the fight game that everybody loves him because he's just so savvy. He's just so, you know, he's so sharp and so smart. Like he has that whole other essence of the game. Yeah, he has a whole other essence of the game that people love. Just that skill set that he has. You know what I mean? That a lot of other people just love about him. So you got the classic puncher. And you got the classic, you know what I mean, like boxer with the skills, man. I think, you know what I mean, that's going to be for, like, I say, just a mega fight, mega fight.
Well, it's always great catching up with one of the most flashy dudes that I saw coming up. My man Andre. I remember you, Dre, Hopkins Taylor 2, undercard, Mandalay Bay. And I got to that motherfucker early to see Andre 4-0, 5-0 Andre Berto, because I knew this guy's gonna be a problem. Then Dan Raphael the next year voted you prospect.
Facts, man. I had like I say, man, it's been 20 years now. Been heavy in the game. But I've had a great run, man. I love it. And like I said, I know a lot of guys, you know, when they're on their way out, they have a very bitter taste about the game. You know what I mean? But like, you know, like for somebody like me, man, I came from nothing, and this game has got a chance to really, you know, bless me in a lot of different ways. You know what I mean? Financially, of course. Yeah, notoriety-wise. Of course, like you know, I'm very big in a lot of other businesses outside the game. Man. That this game is, you know, just helped me, you know, get a lot of things going. So, you know, like I said, I love it. I love it regardless.
I'm sure your dad's proud, man. He looked like he didn't play. Even young hotshot Andre Berto, listen to him.
He didn't play at all. My father didn't give a damn. If I made money, if I was his house, he did not give a damn. You know what I'm saying? But I love him to death, man, for sure.
That looked like the only dude who could handle young Dre.
Facts. That's a fact.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.